What's going on, my good people out there in the world? I'm Bryant. I am back with a new video, and today I am sharing with you guys a bit of an update about what's going on with me, like in my health and my weight loss journey and my goals basically overall. Anyway, it's gonna be a really quick video. I just kind of wanted to share with you guys some information I just found out and I'm super excited to be sharing. But before we get into that, for you guys that are new around here, my name is Bryant. I share style and lifestyle content typically for bigger guys. Well, I make content for everybody, but I make content specifically with bigger guys in mind because, as you can see, I'm a bigger guy. So if you like the sound of that, scroll on down the page a little bit more, find the subscribe button, click subscribe, and while you're at it, there's a bell icon right beside the subscribe button. Click that icon, that way you can be notified each and every time I upload a new video. So anyway, over on the channel lately, if you guys don't know, I've been sharing a little bit about my weight loss journey and like what I'm doing to help me lose weight. And I'm really excited to share that I am currently 21 pounds down. Like, what in the world is going on? I just wanted to come on and document this process because I haven't seen a lot of content with people who are actually going through the process. I see they're after and they're sharing content after the fact. So I thought it would be super cool to take you guys into what I'm doing to help me lose weight and like what I'm implementing into my life. That way you guys can see it's not an easy process. It definitely is not an easy process, and it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have moments of weakness. It's okay to just go through the process and not do everything perfect. So I wanted to share a little bit of that, and I also wanted to share with you guys things that are working and things that I'm trying out. I want to say September of 2019, I went to the doctor and I had a checkup. And basically she told me that I was pre-diabetic. Coming from a family who has issues with diabetes and weight related issues, and finding out that information like really just was like, okay, I'm not trying to go down this road. That was an eye opener for me. Once I found that out, I'm not gonna lie, I literally left the doctor's office that day and went to Burger King and got a croissant sandwich. Emotional eating. It took me a couple of months to be like, okay, this is scary. It's time to start focusing on losing weight. I just kind of wanted to get my A1C in an acceptable range. When I was diagnosed pre-diabetic, I think my A1C was at like 5.8, 5.9, which is really high because the range for pre-diabetes, and I'll leave a chart on the video, but the range for pre-diabetes is, I want to say, 5.6 to 6.4. That being an A1C reading. And so I really was just focusing on getting my A1C low. When I weighed in at 261, which was the highest weight that I've weighed in like many years. So I really took it serious. I had been doing a lot of research on keto, and then one of my best friends, she had started doing keto and she ended up dropping a lot of weight. So I was like, okay, she's doing it. I thought that one of the benefits of doing keto was is that it helps with diabetes. So I was like, okay, let's give keto a try. Since then, I've been mostly consistent on keto. With me being consistent, of course, I allow myself to have cheat meals sometimes. I decided to continue, not even paying attention at the time to just feeling better, which is the overall goal, just to feel better. Going into June, I got down to around like 255 pounds. So I started my weight loss journey at 261, got down to about 255 in June. From June 10th to, let's go to today's date, I've lost, I don't know if it's gonna focus, I've lost 11.3 pounds. This is my Fit Track health app. It corresponds with my Fit Track smart scale, and every time I weigh in, it gives me like detailed information about my body. It just shows all of this detailed information about what's going on with my body, which is super helpful. Check out that video, I'll leave a card above. Those 11 pounds down have been like amazing to me. I'm seeing a consistent downward trend with my weight. It just feels really good to be able to just have those results. But the reason why I wanted to hop on camera today is because I typically go for a checkup around my birthday every year, so I do everything. I do like the STD screening. I do everything when I go. They also check my blood sugar. I found out that my A1C went from a 5.8, 5.9. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was high. It was up there. From a 5.8 to a 4.6, which makes me no longer pre-diabetic. And my doctor was like honestly shocked that I was able to get my A1C low like that. Like, she was like, I don't know how you did it. Like, what have you been doing? So that's when I told her that I was doing keto low carb, and she was like, I have never seen like a drop like this in this amount of time. Like, I'm so proud of you. Like, whatever you're doing, continue to do. So it just felt good to get that reassurance, to know that I'm making the right decisions. Like, it felt really good. And I haven't even been the most consistent with it. You know, like I said, I've had cheat days over the course of the past what 6-7 months now. Like, I've had cheat days. Shit, I've had cheat weeks. I've had more good days than I've had cheat days. And so I kind of try to remind myself of that as well. It just feels really good to be able to say that I made the appropriate decisions for myself and listened to my body, paid attention to my body, what my body was telling me, to be able to overcome being pre-diabetic. Just to know that, like, the decisions that I'm making for my body are decisions that are gonna help me long term. It's transformative. Like, I feel so motivated now to just continue. Again, I don't have those cravings anymore, and then when I do, I'm just like, Lord, just let me be strong. I don't need that devil food. I don't need those crumble cookies. I don't need none of that. People who are out there that may be struggling with being pre-diabetic. Diabetes, honestly, to me, really isn't a thing. I feel like pre-diabetes is just diabetes before you need to be put on any type of medication, basically. Like, pre-diabetes ain't a thing. It's diabetes. To have dropped 20 pounds and to also overcome being pre-diabetic, you can't tell me nothing right now. There's nary a word that you could utter to me to make me feel bad about any decisions that I'm making. Hopefully motivate or inspire somebody out there who may be struggling with being pre-diabetes, may have just found out, and just kind of want to figure out what they could potentially do. I'm not a doctor. Before you start any type of diet, consult with your doctor. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just sharing with you guys what worked for me, and keto paired with intermittent fasting has worked for me. When I went to the doctor, she was basically like, yeah, just move a little bit more. You'll start seeing a little bit more results in the weight loss, because you're doing really good. Continue what you're doing with your eating. Focus a little bit more now on incorporating some physical activity. Still not 100% comfortable going back into the gym, especially now that there's a COVID Delta and Delta Plus, like it's a streaming service, and Lambda, sororities and fraternities of the COVID virus out here in these streets. So everything is getting worse. So I'm not comfortable going back into the gym now, but I'm definitely going to try to incorporate more physical activity in my weekly routine. Just wanted to share that with you guys today. And if you like this, if you may be struggling with diabetes, drop a comment below. Let's be a support system for each other, because we definitely got this. Like, it's really mostly mental. Like, it really is. Let's do this together. We're here. Let's do this together. Let's check in with each other. Make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, because we got this. We got this 100%. All right, y'all, I'm out.